In a recent study conducted by Ohio State researchers found that 52% of college students don't work out. Furthermore, these students gain anywhere from 2 to 14 pounds in the first 2 years of college, with most of that weight being gained in the first semester of school. In another study conducted by the College of American Sports Medicine in Baltimore, Maryland, students that exercised regularly had higher GPAs. These students were able to think more clearly and take better tests. Students that exercise on a regular basis were also able to reap the more subtle benefits that exercise has to offer, such as higher self-esteem, which helps in presenting in class situations and in social life on campus, which students often deal with. Today, I'm going to demonstrate to you an exercise that you can do from the comfort of your own home. This demonstration has 3 important steps. First, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to properly warm up. Second, I'm going to demonstrate to you some key exercises that you can do to work out your entire body. And lastly, I'm going to teach you how to properly cool down. Okay, let's get warmed up. First, it's very important to raise your heart rate. That's one of the most important things. So an easy one that you can do, even if you live in a tiny little dorm, is to run in place. You don't have to go out on the streets. You don't have to, you don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to have a treadmill. You can run in place. Now, I would recommend to do this anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Now, for the sake of time, I'm just giving you an example. Get your heart rate nice and up. Next, after we got our heart rate up, we're going to stretch out our sides. I like to do side bends. You start with your hand in the bow position, your other hand on your hip, and you're going to bend. And you're going to stretch and stretch, and you can feel the stretch through your abdomen and your obliques here. This will help prevent injury later on. When you're lifting weights, you don't want to pull any muscles. So that's another reason why warming up is so important, because it helps aid in the prevention of injury while you're working out. So you want to hold this, again, probably for a minute on each side. That's a key number when stretching out. It's always about a minute. Next, it's really important to warm up our arms and our shoulders and our back muscles, because if we're lifting weights, definitely going to be using those muscles. So start with your hands out, and in a slow circular motion, we're going to go forward. And we're going to feel that stretch in our muscles and our back, especially like if we're doing push-ups or something later. We don't want to injure ourselves. We're going to stop, and we're going to take it back. We're going to slowly, in a controlled rolling motion, do this. Okay, stop. So now we're warmed up. Now it's time to move on. Now we're going to work out one of my favorite areas, the butt and legs. Now everybody in college wants to have a nice butt and a nice leg, so it's definitely ideal. So first, we're going to start off with the squat. You don't need a lot of room to do this, so if you live in a little dorm, you can just do this right next to your bed. First, you're going to start this by having your feet shoulder width apart and your hands straight out. Now, to do this exercise, you're going to be bending down into a seated position. To the side, it looks like this. You're going to stick your butt out as far as you can, and you're going to bend down. It's important not to have your knee go over your toes, because that would not be proper form. And you're going to go up, and you're going to bend down, and you're going to keep on doing that. I would say for starters, do that about 20 times. You're going to do 20 reps, and then you're going to take a rest, and you're going to do 3 more times of 20 reps. Next, we're going to do stationary lunges. You think lunges, you need a lot of room, you have to go across the room. No, today I'm going to teach you the stationary lunge, which lets you do it right in your own little tiny space. Okay, so this exercise, you're going to have your hands on your hips, and you're going to start out with your left knee out, and your right leg completely back straight. Now, same as the lunge, same as the last exercise, you do not want to have your knee go over your foot, because that would not be proper form and you won't get the right muscles. And you're going to go down, and down, and down. And now this gets your butt and your legs very well. And you will definitely feel the burn on this. And you're going to want to do this for to start off with, I would say about 15 reps. Take a 60-second break, and you're going to do 2 more reps of 15. Now that our butt and legs are looking good, it's time to do our arms. Arms are really important. Now, you don't really have to have much equipment. I use little 3 pounds of weights that I got at Walmart, $5. So first we're going to do bicep curls. We're going to start here. Our feet shoulder width apart and our arms adjacent to our hips. Now first we're going to bring up our right arm slowly to about a 90-degree angle. And as we're bringing down the other one, we're going to bring the other one up and up and up. This is great to get your arms defined when you're wearing that tank top this summer. I would say do this for about 30 reps. You're going to pause, take a break, and you're going to do 2 more sets of 30. Now I'm going to set this other weight down. Now we're going to go for the tricep. The tricep is that little muscle in the back that everyone's always dying to get defined. So we're going to take our hands like this, and then we're going to bring it up over our head. Now we want to bend it in an angle like this, and we're going to go up. And we're going to do like a pulsing motion almost. And we're going to keep on doing this and up. Probably to start off with, you'll definitely feel the burn. That muscle is a lot weaker than you think. Do that for about 20 reps. And we get it nice and burning, and we're going to stop. We're going to take a 60-second break, and then we're going to do 2 more reps of 20. Now that our arms and our legs are done, it's time to get the core going. Not only do we want to have sexy abs, but according to the Heart Association of America, people that have more weight in their stomach and their ab area are at risk for a premature heart attack as well as diabetes. So I'm going to show you an exercise that you can do standing up. If you don't have a lot of room and you don't want to lay on the floor and do all these crazy crunches, I'm going to do the standing up crunch. You're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart, your elbow out, and you're going to start with your toe pointed on the ground, and you're going to meet. And it's important to breathe while you're doing this exercise. Breathing is very, very important. You don't want to pass out. You're going to tighten your abs at the same time. You can feel that crunch and do it. I would say do that about 20 times on each side. Take a breath, take a break, let your muscles rest, and you're going to do that for 2 more sets. Now that we have our whole body worked out, it's time to cool down. Cooling down is just as important as warming up because it'll help you later on not be so sore and help you stretch out those muscles you just used. So now I like to lower our heart rate by doing some breathing exercise first. We're going to bend down, take a deep breath, stretch at the top, let it out. Hold at the top. My heart rate's coming down, and yours will too. I also want to do side bends again because we use those muscles a lot today. So we're going to start here again, and we're going to pull over, and you're just going to stretch it as far as you can, and you're going to feel that, and it feels so good. You're going to want to do this for about a minute on each side at least because that is very, very important. So you're not going to be so sore later on, and you can do more exercise the next day. Next, we're going to move on to doing our neck. We've used our neck muscles. We definitely want to start by a really easy exercise where you're going to start like this, and you're going to roll in either the counterclockwise position or the clockwise position, feeling every muscle in your neck. And you're going to reverse it when you're done with that. And we're going to do that for about 15 to 20 seconds on each side. You can do that a couple times as long as you want. So now we're all cooled down. Today I demonstrated to you a workout that you can do from the comfort of your own home. First I taught you how to properly warm up. Then I taught you some key exercises for your entire body. Then I taught you how to properly cool down. Let's not be like the 52% of college students that don't exercise and pack on the freshman 15. Today, as I demonstrated to you, doing a workout at your home is very manageable and easy to do, giving you a higher self-esteem and a higher GPA so you can go confidently in the direction of your college dreams.